Hey everyone, it's Desy Cheng, and today I'm going to be telling you about the brand new 2022 Langley Alpha Globetrotter XC. So Langley did send me this bag, but everything I'm going to be telling you about is based on my honest opinion. So really quickly, comparing this versus the previous generation, it's exactly the same bag, except for they've improved a few minor details. And when I mean minor, I mean that if you did own this previous generation, I do not think it is worth it for you to upgrade to this better version. Yes, it is better, but for the value of it, I don't think it's worth it. But if you are if you are looking in the market for a brand new backpack, or if you're coming from a different brand, I do feel like this Alpha Globetrotter XC is my favorite and by far the best camera backpack I have ever owned. And I will go into all the details a little bit later on, but that is just my honest opinion. This is my favorite bag. It is beautiful, it is waterproof, it is functional, and it carries a lot of gear. It's not perfect though, just because there are a few flaws that I feel like could be improved, which I will kind of dive into a little bit later on into this video. But in this video, I am going to be talking about, first off, the differences between the previous generation and this brand new version. And then after that, then I'll dive into all of the other features and all the guts and glory of the bag. So let's talk about the differences between the previous generation as well as the brand new XC. So let's start off talking about the back panel. So looking at the previous version right here, it's kind of like this really hard back panel that wasn't really comfortable at all. And so the new one, they've changed it to make it this kind of cushy material, which is definitely much nicer. They've also removed this luggage pass-through strap, as well as they had a secret little zipper here for your passport or valuables. I've never really used it, but do I really miss it? It's not a big deal, and I definitely would trade that for the improved comfort. Number two, they removed the load lifter straps right here. Now, on this previous generation, it was actually just for looks. It actually wasn't functional at all, just because they sewed it in the wrong place, so it was literally useless. Number three, the key leash is much longer and usable. In the previous generation, it literally like sticks out maybe like 1 inch out of the bag, and it was stupid. This one actually comes out way much further, so you can actually dangle your keys and hook it onto your card pouch or whatever it is much more easily. Number four, they've actually added some organizational elements to the bag. So there's actually two kind of small to medium stash pockets. So it's great if you had business cards or SSD drive or things like that. And they actually have 3 small little pen holders, so you can, slot your pens in. Number five, they've actually added a small piece of little felt material as a divider, so you can add your tablet in there. It just fits a standard size iPad. But one thing to note though, it does feel like a little bit of a cheap addition, just because they literally just sewed on a piece of fabric on there. I feel like they could have done something a little bit better, but it works. Number 6, on the right strap, they've actually added a D-ring on here, which is great because you can hang different accessories or even hang your sunglasses onto it. Number 7, they actually removed this little plastic buckle right here where you can actually take the strap on and off. To be honest, it was completely useless, and I don't even know why they had it on here, but now they've made it a little bit more streamlined, so it's just a regular standard strap. And lastly, number 8, you can actually unzip the internal divider in the backpack, so you can actually open up the entire volume of the bag. So once you kind of open it up, you can actually access the entire backpack and use it as a regular backpack and access it either from the top or from the front. So those are the key differences between the old version and this new one. And now let's talk about all of the other features that make this bag so great. So firstly, it fits up to a 15-inch MacBook Pro, no problem. It has a dedicated sleeve at the very top, and it also has a zipper so you can kind of secure it even further. Number 2, it's made out of this rubbery, waterproof material. So when you're out in the elements, you do not have to worry about your contents getting wet. I have field tested the bag before. I have been in pouring rain for about an hour, and yes, it was waterproof and none of my contents on the inside got wet. Number 3, the bag stands up on its own, so you don't have to worry about it flopping over to the front or to the back. Number 4, there is a waist strap if you do want to use it, but the great thing is it's removable, and I personally don't ever use it, so I removed it. Number 5, there are accessory straps that are included, so you can attach different things onto the bottom, such as a tripod or a yoga mat or jacket or anything like that. I personally don't like attaching things to the bottom just because it kind of gets in the way when you set your bag down, so I just removed the straps. Number 6, on either side they have 2 large pockets, so you can fit different accessories in there, or it even fits a large water bottle. Number 7, at the very top of the bag, there is a stash pocket right here, so you can store smaller items. And number 8, it does have an emergency whistle built into the sternum strap. Number 9, it does have a vertical accessory strap, so you can attach a quick release such as this one. And number 10, the camera compartment, it's been designed so that you can fit larger DSLRs or mirrorless cameras or video cameras, and they'll fit in there with even larger lenses such as this 70-200, and they'll just fit in there very easily and comfortably without it feel too squished. And lastly, the top compartment is very spacious. So aside from throwing in whatever you want, like a jacket or anything like that, you can throw in awkwardly large size pieces of equipment, such as this Profoto B10X Plus monolight, and this will fit at the top, no problem. It's a little bit padded, so you don't have to worry about it scratching up or anything like that. So you can fit, again, large, awkward cameras or pieces of equipment into this top section and still have room for your lenses and other things on the bottom. So yes, this remains at the very top of my list as the best camera backpack ever that I have owned. And you know, again, it's not perfect just because I feel like the straps could be improved to improve the overall comfort. However, it just, you know, it's just such a good looking bag, and it's very functional, it's waterproof, and yeah, I absolutely just love it. Anyways, if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see me do more of these, please like and subscribe, and definitely don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Desy31.